the nation of Israel is the bigger picture, is the wider completion of our nation. Today, if you go and you take an example from a Jewish person, so it's wonderful that that Jewish observant person is keeping the Torah and following the rules, keeping Shabbat and eating kosher and going to the mikveh and learning Torah and praying in the synagogue, wearing tzitzit, putting tefillin. All those wonderful things are really awesome and fantastic, but still we need to remember that we lack of something. We have only a portion of the complete nation of Israel. Only 2 tribes are serving right now, and other 10 tribes are lost in the depths of exile. And it's not that we're not complete without them. The majority of our nation is still missing. We're still looking for them. We're still hoping for them to come, to rise from the depths. I have students all around the world, and I'm talking about thousands of them, and I'm answering and replying to messages on daily basis, and I can recognize those people are Israelim. They have an Israeli soul. They're contacting and reaching out and asking questions, and where should I start, and what should I do, and where should I begin, and should I convert or not convert, and we're a whole tribe here, we're all family, all my family are like this, like that, we're learning Torah, and like, what in the world? Like, hey guys, you're in Nigeria. Hey guys, you're in Poland. You're talking to me from Germany. What are you talking about? Like, no, yes, I am from this, from that, from the Philippines, from Saudi Arabia, from Jordan. People in Jordan that claims to be Israelis, they know that they are Israelis. How do they know that? Something in their heart is screaming. Now, it's hard to believe. You say like, what? How can I know? He looks Muslim, he looks Christian, he looks from that nation, he has a dark skin, he's got like whatever, he's looks foreign. Like all the thoughts, all the assumptions that you put are based on your eyes, on your physical eyesight, on what you see, visualize with your eyes. But in reality, listen to the hearts of people. Try to understand what's going on in their spirits, and then you're going to understand what in the world is going on here. Because in reality you're talking about millions of people, hundreds of millions of people that are actually the families and tribes of Israel, the lost tribes that blend into the nations, and their tradition has been lost. They almost completely lost their connection, their memory. And the tribes, they lost their connection to the Jewish people around 3,000 years ago. And since then we haven't heard from them except for small like broken pieces of information. People brought testaments, oh yeah, they were here, oh yeah, I met a person from that tribe, from this tribe, they're claiming they have a connection to that tradition, to that. We don't really know anything about no one. And they themselves, even worse, they lost their religion and they lost their connection to tradition, and they themselves never even experienced all the wisdom that we enjoyed from by the sages in the Second Temple, because they have been exiled in the days of the kingships of after King David and King Solomon. After that, immediately they've been exiled by the Assyrian, the nation of Ashur, that kicked them out from our land in Israel, and they found themselves exiled, and they went away like running for their lives, and had to work for their living, and had to protect themselves from slavery, from kill, from plagues, from cold, from hunger, from whatever. They lost their identity, but they are waking up from within right now. This is why Rabbeinu is talking about the Israeli person, because even if you are not Jewish, even if you are not part of the traditional Judaism, you're not Orthodox, you don't know your true identity completely. You born in Zimbabwe, you born in Kenya, you born in Japan, you born in Korea, you born in Europe, you born in the USA. You have a heart that is desiring the Torah, and the Torah that is being revealed to you is healing you, and feeding you and supporting you. So it means that you belong in that, to that thing, or else you wouldn't desire that. The world does not exist because Olam Milshon Ne'elem, the world is just blocking the light of truth. The world calls Alma Deshika, world of lie. It's just a fake. We're just inside of an illusion. It's just a fake.